In the previous video, what are the SQL order by clause and expression statement language elements? We learned about the structure of SQL defining the clauses, expressions defining the overall statement. Also, we used the select statement to retrieve the last names in descending order, using the order by clause. In this video, you will learn about some of the more advanced SQL statements and clause commands, such as inner join, and/or, having, and between. We will also learn more about the SQL syntax or rules of the SQL language. At RealPars, we love helping you learn. So if you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it, click the like button. Subscribe and click the bell, and you'll receive notifications of new RealPars videos, so you'll never miss another one. Remember, our sample database used in this series of videos was named RealPars Model. You can find the download links for our sample database and its diagram in the description. With this entity relationship diagram, you can see the RealPars Model database has several tables that are related to one another. Here is our last SQL statement that we have written in the SQL Query tab, using the order by clause. In general, the order by clause will be used along with the select statement to provide a descending or ascending listing of the results provided by the query. Now, let's use some SQL operators to help provide additional inclusive results for the select statement. The AND operator is a logical operator that combines two or more Boolean expressions and returns true only if both expressions evaluate to true. Now, using the select statement from the students table, where the results display only records having the country of USA and the state of California, and having a credit limit greater than $100,000, the query would be written like this. I press the Execute Query button to run the statement. By doing this, it shows a student from California with a large credit as a result. The OR operator is a logical operator that combines two or more Boolean expressions and returns true when either condition is true. Now, using the select statement from the students table, where the results display records having the country of USA or the country of France, the query would be written like this. Once again, I press the Execute Query button to run the statement. By doing this, it shows a list of the students from USA or France as a result. The between operator is a logical operator that allows you to specify whether a value is in a range or not. Now, using the select statement from the courses table, where the results display records having a price between 90 and 100, the query would be written like this. To run this SQL statement, I press the Execute Query button. By doing this, it shows the records of the price range between 90 and 100 as a result. The inner join clause matches rows in one table with rows in other tables, and allows you to query rows that contain columns from both tables. For example, you can join tables that have key relationships, like the course lines and courses tables. I want to get the course code and course name from the courses table, and the text description of course lines from the course lines table. To do this, I start writing the SQL statement to select data from both tables by matching rows based on the course line columns, using the inner join clause as follows. By pressing the Execute Query button, it shows the records of course code, course name, and text description columns. The Having clause is used in the select statement to specify filter conditions for a group of rows or aggregates. Now, the department asks us to write the SQL statement using the Having clause from the Order Details table, with results displaying the order number column data with two calculated columns for the quantity and total amount paid for each order only having totals greater than 1,000 and quantity greater than 600. This concludes the video, What are the SQL inner join and/or having and between clause statement language elements? The next SQL lessons soon to be available are what are the SQL subquery and exists clause statement language elements? What is the SQL create table clause statement language element? What are the SQL cross join, inner join, and union clause statement language elements? If you would like to get additional training on a similar subject, please let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. Please check back with us soon for more automation control topics. Also, be sure to download the RealPars app. When you download the app, you'll be able to watch an entire free course on PLC hardware. Just like this video, the lessons are all high quality and also very easy to follow. By downloading the RealPars app, you have access to a wealth of practical knowledge as an automation engineer right in your pocket, and you'll also receive new fresh out of the oven videos each and every week.